You scan a barcode, place the item down, and immediately the screen locks up. An automated voice declares an unexpected item in the bagging area, and a flashing light summons a busy employee to fix an error you didn't make. For many shoppers, the process is a maze of sensitive weight scales and complicated touchscreens. For visually impaired or disabled customers, these kiosks often lack the necessary physical accommodations, turning a routine grocery run into a frustrating obstacle course. The frustration is so acute that it has sparked a behavioral trend researchers call protest theft. Shoppers intentionally underscan merchandise or slip items into their bags, rationalizing the theft as fair compensation for the unpaid labor they are forced to perform. This behavior, combined with accidental misscans, creates massive inventory losses. Retailers call this missing product shrink, and at self-checkout stations, the loss rate is often double that of traditional lanes, costing the industry billions of dollars every year. Customers hate using them. They create accessibility barriers, and they bleed billions in stolen or unscanned goods. Yet you still see a bank of these glowing screens in almost every store you walk into. This chart shows workplace technology prevalence by retail sector. Grocery stores lead the industry, with 58% of workers reporting self-checkout machines. When stores install these kiosks, they cut cashier hours to offset hardware costs. The result is chronic understaffing, leaving a skeleton crew to manage the remaining traditional lanes while troubleshooting the automated ones. This chart shows the direct impact of understaffing. Workers in perpetually understaffed environments report a massive jump in customers rarely treating them with respect, and are 12% more likely to experience frequent bullying from angry shoppers. The technology didn't eliminate the need for cashiers. It simply forced the remaining workers to act as frantic traffic cops, running between 6 different flashing screens to clear errors, verify ages, and monitor for shoplifting. The implementation of these kiosks degraded the store environment for the people buying the food and the people selling it. A century ago, a grocery clerk gathered the items on your list and handed them to you over a counter. Stores realized they could lower overhead by having shoppers walk the aisles and fill their carts. In the early 2000s, tech manufacturers approached supermarket chains with the next logical step. They pitched computerized point-of-sale systems, promising massive payroll savings if the stores digitized the final transaction. The math was straightforward. Spend $30,000 upfront on a machine and permanently erase the continuous wages and benefits of a human employee. But this relied on a concept researchers call photomation, the illusion of automated efficiency. The computers didn't actually automate the physical work of finding barcodes, lifting heavy items, weighing produce, and bagging groceries. They just transferred that cognitive and physical labor to you, the unpaid customer. The entire business case for self-checkout rested on a massive gamble that millions of untrained shoppers would seamlessly execute a complex retail job for free without stealing. Operating a cash register requires rapid intuition. A trained human instantly knows organic from conventional apples, can verify a driver's license for alcohol, and understands how to pack fragile items safely. Since kiosks lack human intuition, manufacturers compensated by building hypersensitive security scales into the bagging area to weigh every scanned item and prevent theft. If a customer shifts their bags, leans on the counter, or places a lightweight item the scale can't register, the system freezes. The transaction completely halts until a human employee walks over, verifies the item on the scale, and types an override code. This creates a disastrous negative feedback loop. The aggressive anti-theft measures designed to make the machines operate independently end up breaking the automation, demanding constant intervention from the exact workers the store was trying to eliminate. When a machine requires so much human maintenance that its intended economic efficiency evaporates, it ceases to be an asset. It just becomes bad technology. Now, the retail industry is actively retreating. Major chains across the country are physically ripping self-checkout kiosks out of their locations and replacing them with traditional full-service lanes. Other stores are implementing strict 10-item limits on their automated registers, deliberately pushing shoppers with large carts back to human cashiers to maintain speed and accuracy. Corporate ledgers could no longer ignore the math. The billions lost to inventory shrink, combined with plunging customer satisfaction, finally outweighed the theoretical savings in payroll. The great self-checkout experiment revealed a simple truth about the limits of technology.
Installing a touchscreen in a store does not make the physical reality of retail labor vanish. When technology fails to actually perform a task, the work doesn't disappear. The burden just shifts onto the shoulders of the consumer and the remaining workforce. True convenience, it turns out, cannot be faked.